The Bharat Mobility Expo has kicked off in the national capital with a bang. Yes, you had 34 vehicle OEMs participating, more than 100 vehicle launches taking place here at the Pragati Maidan, which is the venue for the Bharat Mobility Expo. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, flanked by his top cabinet ministers like Nitin Gadkari, Piyush Goyal, Hardeep Puri and HD Kumaraswamy, he inaugurated the AutoExpo and said that India's EV market and the number of EVs on India's roads will grow 8-fold by 2030. He also said that India will become the key investment destination for electric vehicles in the years to come.
अनुमान है कि इस दशक के अंत तक भारत में इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स की संख्या 8 गुना तक बढ़ सकती है। ये दिखाता है कि इस सेगमेंट में आपके लिए कितनी ज्यादा संभावनाएं बढ़ रही है। अपने तीसरे टर्म में हम पीएम ई ड्राइव स्कीम लेकर आए हैं। इसके तहत 2 व्हीलर, 3 व्हीलर, ई एम्बुलेंस, ई ट्रक ऐसे करीब 28 लाख ईवीज खरीदने के लिए मदद दी जाएगी। करीब 14,000 इलेक्ट्रिक बसें भी खरीदी जाएगी।
Currently, I'm at the Flex Fuel Pavilion here at the Auto Expo. What automakers are trying to showcase are all types of technologies, hybrids, plug-in hybrids, flex fuel vehicles, which can run on higher blends of ethanol as well. So different clean technologies. But EVs really stole the show. You had the electric Creta being launched at a price point of 18 lakh rupees ex-showroom. You had the e-Vitara by Maruti Suzuki, which was quite a showstopper. You had the Cyberster, the world's fastest roadster, being launched by MG Motor India as well. Take a look at the conversations we had with top executives of these OEMs.
First of all, this e-Vitara is a ground up, everything new. So this is not just changing the IC engine to the motor and the battery. The ground up, this is all new. So this platform is all new platform to optimize the performance of this car as EV. And this is, according to the view
okay,
of.
So let's keep moving towards the front as you talk. Yeah.
In line with the view of Prime Minister Mr. Modi, this is made in India car, and not only targeting the Indian customers, but we are exporting this car to more than 100 countries and regions, including Europe and Japan.
Okay, when does production begin for this in India and Gujarat? When can customers actually book and buy this?
Okay, so production will start in this spring season, and
within this quarter?
Yeah, in end of this quarter, beginning of next quarter.
Okay.
That is the first production start timing, and then this car, there are a lot of customers waiting this car from Suzuki. So first we are exporting to the European market. And then right after that, we will start production for Indian market.
Okay, so first Europe and then India. Why not India first?
But actually, for Europe, it will take about 1.5 months for shipping to the European countries. So in order to have about same timing to start the sales.
So can we expect by June customers to get it in India?
Yeah, about that time. Thing I can tell you right now is within 1 year, we will become the biggest EV manufacturer in India.
Within 1 year?
Within 1 year. We will become the biggest EV manufacturer in India.
In terms of sales volumes?
No, in terms of production volume in India, we will be #1 manufacturer.
Okay, and will there be more EVs launched, or currently this is the only car for this calendar year?
Yeah, of course we will, and in the pipeline, there are a lot more to come in EV, and we are developing more EVs soon to come.
Okay, and finally, Mr. Takeuchi, what is the amount of time that a person would take to charge this car fully with a fast charger and with a home charger?
For the fast charger, it's about 40 minutes for 80% charge. So you can quickly charge with the fast charger. At home, of course, it will take more than that.
This is the much-awaited launch from the JSW MG Motor India stable after the two parties came together. You've got the Cyberster here, which is an electric roadster, and this is the first from MG stable, the fastest car from the MG stable. It has a battery pack of 77 kilowatt hour. It can go up to 400 kilometers per hour as well. So it's a very fast car. And let's speak to the people behind the wheels. We've got Parth Jindal, who is the director of JSW MG Motor India, and CEO Emeritus Rajiv Chaba here as well. Beautiful looking car, gentlemen. Parth, do you already have one of these?
As soon as Rajiv gives it to me, I'll have one.
Okay. So what's the plan? You've got so many luxury cars today. You've got Porsche, you've got Mercedes, you've got the BMWs of the world, Lexus. How does this really stand out? What's on offer here, Parth?
I think the way I like to look at it is that this is affordable luxury. This is one of the world's fastest cars. It's completely sustainable. It's an EV. It can compete with any of those brands you mentioned in terms of its technology. If not, it's better than that. And it's not going to burn a hole in your pocket. So it's for the customer who really wants the best what the world can give you, wants to be sustainable as well, and wants to really have a head-spinning car.
Okay, so you had showcased this when the JV came together last year as well. But why aren't you launching it formally?
We are. Today, pre-bookings begin.
Okay.
March, the real bookings begin.
And prices?
Prices will be announced over the next few weeks. And April onwards, deliveries start.
All right. So I'm just making an estimate here. And Mr. Chaba, and if I can ask my camera person, Akhilesh, to move there as well. Mr. Chaba, the price of probably an entry-level luxury model in India would be around 45 to 50 lakh rupees. How would this stack up?
That's the normal mainstream car as per you, which is typical sedan or typical SUV. This car is a sporty car and the fastest car in the world. So obviously it would have premium over that segment. So anywhere less than 1 crore.
Anywhere less than 1 crore. That's a very wide angle you're giving us. Why don't you say, is it around 50 lakhs, less than 50?
So I would say between 50 and 100, and more towards 50.
Okay. And I'd like to ask you more about the features, Mr. Chaba. I'm going to come there. So, this is a roadster, and can you get the hood on also with the press of a button?
Yes. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Want us to do that? Yeah. Let's see that as well. Oh, fantastic. Our camera person is capturing that. And Parth, would be great if you can get it back again as well. So, Mr. Chaba, give us a sense that in terms of technology, what we're seeing today at the AutoExpo are vehicles packed with tremendous amount of technology features. It seems that the customer wants that. He wants vehicles at an affordable price. They're aspirational. They want the best value for their money. So what will the Cyberster offer?
As you just said, and if I can say humbly that we started this whole technology innovation and disruption in this industry and raised the bar thanks to the features and accessible technology what we had to offer, and whether it was Hector or ZS EV or Comet or Windsor, like now we saw this opportunity to launch these cars in that sweet space between the mainstream cars and the established conservative luxury brands. That's what we are offering, these two products, and this is best technology probably what world can offer. I'm repeating a little bit what Parth said. Sustainable luxury at that price point, the fastest car, the battery charge is going to be around 500 kilometers, so you don't have to bother about charging it daily. So
0 to 100 in how many minutes?
Is less than 3 seconds. It's 2.8. So it's the fastest, as we said, and frankly it has set the new world record recently.
Hyundai has just unveiled the electric version of the existing Creta. We have with us the senior management of the company to know more about its plans in the electric mobility sector. We have with us the MD of Hyundai Motor India, Mr. Ansu Kim. Thanks for speaking with CNBC-TV18. Help our viewers understand how this initiative, how this unveiling is going to impact your overall plans globally with respect to expansion in electric mobility.
Thank you. Now we are launching the Creta Electric. We are planning to position HMIL as a production hub for emerging market. We are exporting our product lineup to the more than 80 countries, including Middle East, Africa, Latin America, and South Asia. So our product lineup is very suitable for emerging markets. So not only our ICE model, but also all our electric vehicle will be exported to emerging market. That is our global plan for HMIL. Thank you.
How is this different from the existing models which already are present in the ICE segment? What exactly is the value addition with respect to a consumer?
Maybe I'll take this. So if you see, look, consumers in India are looking for a very strong brand and a very reliable brand. Creta was introduced in India in 2015. We have sold 1.1 million Cretas in India, and it has been a blockbuster. So I think this is the right time. If we want to increase electrification, like MD said, probably Creta is the right product. And now that we have introduced it at a very aggressive price, starting 17.99 lakhs, we believe 2025 and 2026 are going to be the trigger for great electrification in India.
Also, by when is this going to come out in the markets? By when the bookings are going to begin? What is going to be the production line positioning initially? And what's the kind of monthly run rate you're looking at?
So if you see, the cars are being displayed as we speak in the showrooms all across our country at more than 500 showrooms. We have a very strong network of 400 workshops also catering to the service requirements of the customers. We are having a great charging infrastructure. In fact, from AC charging, now we are shifting more and more to DC charging, because the feedback from the customers was that they wanted to drive on highways as well, because Creta is a great car. They want to drive Creta Electric on highways, so we are doing that. Also, a very unique thing about Creta is that 11 kilowatt AC charger, home charging, will do it in 4 hours in the 390 kilometer range and 4 hours and 50 minutes in the 473 kilometer range. It's going to be very, very convenient to charge at home.
What kind of price positioning do you feel this has vis-a-vis other models which exist in the market, and also vis-a-vis the relevant ICE models which already exist in Creta?
Look, if you see the Indian market, I think the sweet spot for electric vehicles is between 15 lakhs and 25 lakhs. And what we have been able to do very smartly is all the variants of the Creta Electric, all the 6 variants of the Creta Electric are priced in that. I think that is going to be a game changer. You mentioned about the efficiency. You've seen the air flaps on the car. They're going to give a great efficiency. I mentioned about the charging infrastructure. The range itself, 473 kilometer range will take care of any range anxiety which the customer had. So we believe this is a complete product with Hyundai's global EV technology, with HMIL's strong network, and a very, very strong brand that we have in India.
We're getting into the XEV9e right now, and with us is Rajesh Jejurikar. So Rajesh Jejurikar, we're right inside the cockpit right now. You've got these 3 different screens. I believe there's a screen for the passengers at the back as well. Tell us, what do you really offer in terms of technology, and how does this stack up against the likes of big luxury vehicles?
So you see the screens here. We call it in a way coast to coast, because you have 3 screens. This is the driver cluster, which gives you, data on your electric charging and how much is left, range left, and so on. This is the main UI UX screen, which has multiple apps, and we have this amazing thing we call the Sonic Studio, which is a Dolby Atmos Harman Kardon 16 speaker system. And on your left is really the fun and work screen. Yeah. And you can do a video call from here. Okay. You can do a Zoom call. You can watch OTT live. Yes. It's got 5G connectivity. So this is really the entertainment screen. And I can see you playing with it and having fun, which is what this is about. Right. But you can also do Zoom calls and, continue your work from here as well.
But doesn't it get too much of technology as well?
Well, you and I are both old, and we felt very comfortable with it. I could see you navigating really well. Right. This is technology which we're used to in our homes, right? So we are basically you're streaming live, or you have apps that you want to kind of use. So it is entertainment or work, and you have both the options.
You're confident that despite the competition that we see at the Bharat Expo today from e-Vitara, from the Creta EV, you've got a strong product and you have nothing to worry about in terms of the technology you've packed in. You feel you've packed in more?
Yeah, because we are targeting a different segment. So, you named a couple of players. I don't think we see them as the immediate competing set. We believe that it's not just tech. It's a combination of technology
design, which makes a lot of difference. There's a lot of freshness and cutting edge, cutting edge design of both the product, this one and the B.
All right, so that was the big EV push from Hyundai, from Maruti, and from MG Motor, from Mahindra Group as well. Behind me is a compressed biomethane gas vehicle from Maruti Suzuki. Now, this is a concept developed with the Baleno because they are trying to showcase, and many automobile companies here, such as Toyota, they're all trying to showcase different flex fuel concepts, clean fuel concepts. Now, this is a fuel which is not really taken off in India, but Maruti is prepared with this concept for the future in case the need may arise. So very interesting concepts like these if you were to come to the Auto Expo. On that note, we're going to take a short break, but don't go anywhere. We've not even spoken about two-wheelers yet. We'll show you what Hero MotoCorp, TVS, Honda, Suzuki, all of them had to offer, and what likes of Mercedes-Benz and BMW are doing as well. Stay tuned.